youngest C-46 pilot since World War II, Ice Pilots NWT. Hello and welcome back to the Luxury Kingdom. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. In this video, we'll be talking about the youngest pilot who would be flying the C-46 plane since World War II for Buffalo Airlines. We will look at why the company needed to decide to fly the plane with such a young pilot and what exactly is the C-46. The entire thing was recorded in the Ice Pilot television series. Let's begin. About the Ice Pilot NWT. Ice Pilots NWT, also called Ice Pilots in the United Kingdom and the United States, is a history television reality TV show that represented Buffalo Airways, a Canadian airline headquartered in Yellowknife, Northwest Territories. In northern Canada, Buffalo mostly operates World War II era piston-powered propeller planes and also Lockheed L-188 Electra turboprop planes all through the years. The show aired for 6 seasons, from November 18, 2009 until December 17, 2014. The first episode of Ice Pilots aired on November 18, 2009. The series was confirmed for Season 2 on August 2, 2010. After the shooting was concluded on January 12, 2011, History Television broadcast the season opener. Season 3 was officially approved on August 18, 2010 and premiered on October 12, 2011. About Buffalo Airlines. Buffalo Airways was founded in 1970 as a family-run company situated in Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, Canada. Bob Gauchy founded Buffalo Airways, which was eventually sold to one of his captains, Joe McBrien, also known as Buffalo Joe. It provides cargo, charter passenger, firefighting as well as fuel services, and is also used to provide scheduled flights. Yellowknife Airport is the organization's main base. Red Deer Regional Airport, as well as Hay River or Maryland Carter Airport, are its other sites. The major storage and maintenance site is located in Red Deer. Your passage to the north is the firm's tagline. Transport Canada canceled Buffalo Airways Air Operator Certificate on November 13, 2015, noting the airline's poor safety performance. Buffalo Airways was barred from running commercial aviation services unless it could demonstrate that it really is consistent to follow all safety rules. However, employing chartered aircraft, service was continued. The certificate was reissued on January 12, 2016. Buffalo Airways operates and maintains aircraft utilized in the aerial firefighting program for the NWT government because of a contract. Bird dogs, as well as water bombers, are 2 types of aircraft. So what happens is that the smaller aircraft, which were called the bird dogs, aid the water bombers by assisting them in spotting wildfires and guiding them throughout the missions. 8 amphibious air tractor 801 Fireboss, as well as 2 specially adopted Lockheed L-188 Electra, are among the existing water bomber planes. In addition, the Gulfstream or Rockwell 690, as well as the Beech King Air, are models of bird dog aircraft. In addition, the Douglas C-54 or DC-4, the amphibious Canada Air CL-251, as well as the Canso PBY-5 were among the previous aircraft utilized. About C-46. The Curtiss C-46 Commando can be described to be a twin-engine transport plane based on the Curtiss CW-20 pressurized high-altitude airliner. The term Condor 3 had been used in early news accounts, but the Commando moniker was utilized in business promotions by early 1942. Throughout World War II, it was utilized as a troop aircraft by the U.S. military air forces, as well as the U.S. Navy or Marine Corps, which adopted the designations R-5C, although it's not as widely constructed. The C-46 Skytrain performed a similar functions as its Douglas-built sibling, the C-47 Skytrain. After World War II, several excess C-46 planes were momentarily utilized as commercial airliners. However, the surplus C-47s ruled the market, and thus the C-46 was quickly relegated to freight duty. Nevertheless, the aircraft was used in supportive positions by the United States Air Force until 1968. The C-46 is still in use as a tough cargo transport for Arctic as well as remote regions, with a maintenance process that has been prolonged into the 21st century. In 1937, George A. Page Jr., Curtiss Chief Wright's airplane architect, developed the Curtiss CW-20, eventually becoming the C-46 prototype. The CW-20 seems to have been a private initiative that introduced a new benchmark in pressurized airliners in strategies to success, or at least come at par, with the 4-engine Douglas DC-4 as well as Boeing 307 Stratoliner. The CW-20 used to have a patent figure 8 or a double bubble fuselage that allowed it to endure pressure differentials at high elevations. The youngest pilot to be flying at C-46 since World War II. The company needed a co-pilot to fulfill 10 trips for a mining contract that Buffalo Airlines had signed, and all of their top priorities was unavailable. As a result, they needed to find a willing co-pilot, and they chose Larry, who was only 26 years old at the time, to pilot the C-46. Larry is Montreal's Laurent Dussault, who is only 20 years old. Yes, you've read that correctly. He's not even 20 years old. He is the youngest Ramby on Buffalo Airlines, and he appears to be quite happy and youthful. He also has a lot of ambition. He had previously worked for Buffalo Airlines for 11 months. So basically, he went from working the Ram to directly piloting the most challenging plane in the fleet of planes in a matter of months. Larry was taken aback when he was told he would be flying the plane, and we cannot really blame him for that. This should definitely be considered a normal reaction. He even went to extremes and mistook it for a practical joke. However, he became enthralled and eventually co-piloted the jet, completing the task effectively. Now all of this was recorded and shown in an episode of the Ice Pilot NWT. So this is all about the youngest pilot flying the C-46 for Buffalo Airlines. Comment and let me know what you guys think about it.